What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 18 of WCW 1992. I am Swarls. We are ready to book some stuff. Last week, we mostly set up to a big match on the upcoming Saturday night taping where we're going to have Steve Austin take on Sting for the WCW title in kind of a little road bump on the way to his match with Brian Pillman at Halloween Havoc, which is still forever from now. We are still week 4 October for Halloween Havoc. Well, of course, when else would Halloween Havoc be? And we're week 2 September, so it's still a while. So this is going to be a nice little diversion. And will be a setup for that. Also, I wanted to do, on the old notepad, I have down Steve Austin and Cactus, which I haven't started yet. And this seems like a great way to transition into that. So we'll probably do that on Saturday night. Other than that, we're just kind of building up our pay-per-view matches. You know, Bam Bam's going after Vader again. We started Rick Rude. We continued Rude and Mike Awesome versus the Steiners. We started Ricky Steamboat and Ron Simmons. Bam Bam and Vader are calling each other chickens. Piper lost the blow-off to Cactus. Actually, when is Piper leaving? Because he might have to do a JOB or two on this episode. 17 days. Let's play TEW with the sub. Thank you, Dick. You have 11% battery. Plug your phone in. Or your computer. Whichever device you're on. I don't know. I can't really offer you anything other than that. Oh, Roddy Piper, if you think you're annoyed now, dude. Oh, just wait. So who do we want Piper to lose to? He's a heel. Plug don't work on this phone. What do you mean the plug doesn't work? What the hell kind of phone are you using? For a good time, not a long time, I'll say. House show, New England, 800 fans. Great. Yeah, Nick's gonna use the 11% battery when he has to book a go-home collision and then a pay-per-view on our next stream on Thursday. It's gonna be 90 minutes of Nick booking. I think after the collision, he might just be like, "Oh, 11% battery. I can't plug in." Okay, we kept Eric Bischoff. Great. Thank God. Oh, Steve Regal is finally leaving all these places. Oh, maybe he won't be tired all the time now. That'd be great. IWCCW is about to go out of business. I feel like we looked at this before. Yeah, we did. These are certainly some guys. Saturday night aired. Great. Collision's booked on desktop. Okay, well then, you should be good to go. No excuses. Oh, Jerry Lynn won the title. He's the PWA light heavyweight champion. Congratulations, Jerry. Oh, we could have poached Earl Hebner. And then he could have bootlegged our merch or whatever it was that he did. I don't remember. Main event, watched by much less people, as is tradition. One of the kind of annoying things about being WCW in this save is that we are owned by Turner. I don't think we can really, I don't think we could get off of TBS. We could maybe get onto TNT like they did in real life, but I don't think we can get a better TV deal. I think we kind of just are where we are. Scott Armstrong is staying with All Japan. Great. LPWA is also about to go out of business. Oh, these are some 1992 hairstyles. I love this. Boy, I don't know any of these people. Okay, hold on. Well, there's Jacqueline. All right, there's someone. Of course, Jim Cornette's here. Judy Martin. Was Judy Martin 34 in 1992? She looks 50. Either that age is wrong or that picture is not of the time. Leilani Kai. None of these, we don't book women currently, but it's one of these things that I'm thinking about, Maybe in 1993. There's Ivory. Wendy Richter's over. She's still got that WrestleMania 1 fucking momentum going. I guess that's not that long ago in 1992. I mean, we could look at TV, but I don't know. It's not something I'm super worried about right now. Broadcasting. View all broadcasters. There's not even that many broadcasters. Oh, because I'm already looking at Will Negotiate. That's probably why. So, we're already on TBS, which is medium. Well, TNT is also medium, so we'd be looking for, big. There aren't really that many bigs. USA's big, but we're not going to get on USA. MTV. See, that's the thing, though. It's oh, MTV, but we literally... I don't think we're allowed to talk to them. Well, let's see. I don't know. You guys want to make a deal for Nitro? Yeah, TBS is... No, you can't do that. So I think we're just stuck. Dish Network is huge, but I think that's considered a pay-per-view thing. Yeah, I mean, there's not... But I think we are just stuck on TBS and TNT, and they're the same size. But I don't think it would matter, because it's not owned by Turner, so they're going to say no, and two, I think they just do pay-per-view, but I could be wrong about that. But boy, MTV willing to talk to us and willing to give us a deal in 1992, that would have been great. That would have been a big deal for us. Oh no, surgery for Dan Spivey. Boy, this Rocky Mountain Canadian or whatever this was, they're going. Oh, look at this picture. Woo! Scott D'Amore, a rookie? Yeah, it looks like it. He's 20 years old. What a fine young man. Scott D'Amore, Johnny Canuck. These are just the most Canadian wrestlers you've ever seen in your life. Alright, Saturday night time in the Omni. I think we're just gonna do it, man. Actually, you know what? Let me look at something first. Storylines, Severn Liger, First Country, Severn Tully, Sting Pillman. Okay. I don't need to add Steve Austin. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, bro. We're gonna cheat a little bit. Although I don't know if it's a little bit. I mean, it is part of the feud. I don't know. You tell me. So we're gonna do the WCW World Heavyweight Title. We're gonna do Steve Austin versus Sting. 16 minutes. We are going to do an open match. Let's do, you know what? Let's do botched interference with Brian Pillman. And then, just to make sure, we're going to advance the storyline with Sting and Pillman. You know what? I set everything except for goddamn Sting should win the match. The one thing I had to set. Alright, and then we're going to do a post-match angle where Brian Pillman and Steve Austin are beating up Sting. And then he's going to be saved by Cactus Jack. What? I'm just going to do fighting on all these guys. 5 minutes. Cactus saves Sting from beatdown. And just to really, like, hammer this home that it's a big deal, we're also going to do promos from both these guys for the match. So we're going to do Steve Austin and Brian Pillman cutting a promo on Sting, where Pillman's basically going to be like, you know, I want to win that world title, but, you know, if you do it, Steve, I'd be happy for you. Heck, you know what, if you win that title, how about you give me the first shot at Halloween Havoc? And then Steve's going to be like, oh, I think that sounds good, Brian, and all that kind of stuff. Pillman and Austin conspire to defeat Sting later. And then we're also going to have Sting do a promo earlier. Just 6-minute babyface fire promo. Sting being like, you know, Pillman, I don't care who you bring. I know you and Austin are conspiring. You can get all the plans you want. You can bring anybody you want. Sting's leaving the WCW champion. You know, that kind of stuff. Sting doesn't care what Austin and Pillman are planning. Alright, that is a solid 35 minutes on one thing. So let's squeeze everything else in here now. What do we do? Oh, we needed to... We need to figure out who Roddy is going to put over. That we could either do that... Well, actually, it might have to be, because it was... When I checked, it was 17 days, and that was, what, 2 days ago? So I think he'll be here for the next taping, but I'm not positive. I mean, him and Bam Bam is a good match. You know, as is tradition, he should probably get pinned by Liger. That is probably what we should do. So let's do 2v2 in 12 minutes. Let's do Steve Regal and Roddy Piper. What a team that is. Taking on Jushin Thunder Liger. I mean, I guess it would be Cactus, although Cactus... Like, the Cactus and Roddy thing is over, so it could really be anybody teaming with Jushin here. So maybe I could put another person I want to get the rub in here. I mean, there's not really anyone else I want to get the rub. I'm going to do Barry Windham. 12 minutes. I will give these guys the storytelling match. Jushin Liger is pinning Roddy Piper. He's going to be so mad. Yeah, well, maybe you should have signed a longer contract, Roddy. Let's do... Oh, we had the thing last week where Rude and Steiner went to a... Rick Rude and Rick Steiner went to a draw. So let's do the other half of that match. Let's do Scott Steiner and Mike Awesome. Same stipulation here. Winner gets to pick the stip for the tag match. And you guys are not going to believe this. His Wild Brawl isn't as good as I thought it would be. He's much better at tech. I guess that makes sense because it's 1992. Alright, I was going to give them 8 minutes Wild Brawl, but instead we're going to do 10 minutes open, I guess. And this is also going to go to a draw. The ref is going to throw this one out when both the other guys interfere. So Mike Awesome will get attacked by Rick Steiner. And then Scott Steiner will be attacked by Rick Rude. And then after the match, we're going to have all four of these guys brawl, and we're going to have Shivani and Callis being like, what does this mean? We still don't know what the stipulation is for the tag match, and all that stuff. Fight. 4 minutes. Big post-match fight. We still don't know the stip for the tag match. Also going to do a promo before that with Rick Rude and Mike Awesome just standing there, and Paulie. We'll go like 3 minutes on this one. Where it's basically just going to be them explaining the match that's about to happen. Like, well, we thought, that going to a draw last week meant there would be no stipulation, but the WCW board says we have to run it, that they're going to make us do Mike Awesome and Scott Steiner, and this time it's going to decide the stipulation, and this is bogus. The WCW board is against us, etc., etc. Picks the stip match. All right. What did we do last week with Dustin? He and Eddie pinned Arn and Chris Jericho. That's because Arn wanted to put Eddie over, right? Is that what that was about? So I think Eddie pinned Arn. So that sounds like a promo. Dustin and Ventura mock Arn Anderson for losing to a light heavyweight last week. Which is what they would do in 1992. Don't yell at me. How much time do we have? We've got like 10 minutes. And we have more talking than wrestling, so it sounds like we got time for like a match, and then we're done. Let's see here. Nothing with Steamboat and Simmons here. But we can't just do... we can't just do Steamboat. Like, Steamboat and Bam Bam versus Vader and Simmons on, like, the undercard or whatever. That's too much. Oh, they brawled to the back on the main event. Okay, so let's do... Let's do another match. Vader won on main event, so let's do Bam Bam. Taking out a heel. How good was Bam Bam's brawling? Oh, very good. Okay. We also didn't do anything with Tully, but that's fine. Let's just do Bam Bam versus, like... I don't know, has he ever wrestled Thomas Rich? I probably literally did that last time. No, I've never done Thomas Rich and Bam Bam Bigelow. That sounds like 6 minutes to me. And it sounds like those guys brawling again. Fight, fight. Bam Bam and Vader literally won't stop brawling. They are out of control. Do you think I could have these guys brawl for like 6 straight weeks on TV? If Nick was on the call with me, he'd be like, yes, do it. Just every week, just have them brawl to the back. Alright. We need to do placement mode here. I think I'm going to open with this Pillman and Austin promo. And then I'm fine with Bam Bam and Tommy Rich. Then the fight. Dustin and Ventura mocking Arn. WCW board. Scott Steiner, Mike Awesome. Big post-match fight. Sting promo. Oh, Sting promo. That's like really the only thing. Let's put that right before the match. Sting promo match. Yep. Really interested to see what Steve Austin and Sting does in the main event here. And that could rank very high. I did set that to be open, right? Yes. Yeah, that could be really good. That could be a match against like a 90. We'll see. There is no like Dusty here to juice a promo, but I think we'll be good. I think like the Sting and the Steve Austin Pillman and the like all the other stuff will be fine. I don't know if this is gonna be one of our highest rated shows, but I'll say like an 86. I think this will be good. Yeah, great start. 93 for these guys being like, you know what, we should work together. I think that would be good. Let's you know, I scratch your back, you scratch mine, that kind of thing. 70 for Bam Bam and Tommy Rich. That's, I mean, Tommy Rich got a 40, so you got to take that. Then, oh my god, these guys won't stop fighting. I'll take an 84 for these guys just fighting. That's pretty good. $86 for Rhodes and Ventura talking about Arn. I'll take that. Ventura didn't do well without a script. That's interesting. I feel like he usually does fine, so that's probably just an RNG thing. 74 on these guys. You know, every time I book these guys that got a promo without Tully, I'm like, oh, it didn't do as good. I forget that Tully is kind of low-key the promo guy of this group. 77 main event. I think you're going to be surprised, Jaren. 67, Scott Steiner and Mike Awesome. I'll take that, especially considering these guys got a 59 and a 50, respectively. That's just got to be the bump from the hot storyline, I think. Scott Steiner has low morale? Why? Alright. But yeah, this does have high heat, so it's got to just be that. And a hot crowd. I mean, listen, high heat and a hot crowd, that'll have anything. 61 for these guys. Basically, these guys fighting. These guys are no Bam Bam and Vader. Scott Steiner has a gimmick that's gonna extend. 73 for this match. And that was with Regal and Piper not working well together. So that's which checks out. They would not work well together. Those are two real different guys. So that checks out. But this match was really just here for Liger to pin Roddy Piper. So, you know, that's fine. 99 promo from Sting. Like to see that. Alright, here we go. Main event. 83. Okay. Kind of right between what me and Jaren said. I was thinking maybe like mid to high 80s, but you'll definitely take an 83 for sure. But this is another one. It's like we had a 77 and a 69, but you know, we advanced the Pillman storyline, which is hot. The crowd's hot. People, you know, spent an entire like 3 shows in a row building this match, so people are excited for it. And then Cactus Jack helping Sting. Well, I never thought I'd see the day. What a wacky thing that is. 87. A point above what I said. I'll take it. Very good show. Very good show. The Omni was rocking. Oh, we're warming up. We're big. We big now. We're coming for you, WWF. Cooking on both streams. That's right. Man, it's a shame we didn't get the big size before Flair re-signed with WWF. We could have stolen him. That's a shame. Actually, Lex news? Oh, he joined the UWF. Things are not going good for him. I actually, the one person, like, listen, if we are big now, oh, they'll talk to us now. Okay, all right. 40 grand a month. That's we could probably afford that. That's probably fine. Although he'd only want 14 grand a show. No, it would, the per month here makes sense. He's loyal to All Japan. That's you can work All Japan. I don't mind. He can do both. I'm not gonna tell him not to. Plus, look, he's 42. Let's 2 years. I mean, listen, we'll start with exclusive written, but assuming he says no, that's fine. I'll change it to just written. Okay, that's fine. Written. Hell yeah. Couldn't get Ric Flair, but we got the next best thing, I guess. But hey, look at the bright side. If he's loyal to All Japan and won't sign with anyone but them, we don't have to worry about WWF poaching him, right? So, like, if he wants to work for us and All Japan, I'm fine with that. I don't give a shit. Also, I guess just out of curiosity, Is there anyone else here who is like very over that I should be looking at? That maybe weren't able to sign before, like someone with like a 70 over. No, literally nobody. All right, let's knock that down to like a 60 over. There's a couple people, but why is Jeep Swanson this over? Should I know who this is? Outside of wrestling, he is a major movie star. Oh, he's filming for 10 months. And he kind of stinks. But he's really over, which is weird because I don't know who this is. If anyone in chat or in YouTube comments knows Jeep Swenson, let me know. I don't really want Jerry Lawler or Jimmy Snuka. Yeah, most of the over people left are kind of old. Although I guess Bundy isn't that old in '92, but he's not good. I don't. And Lex Luger is furious at us. Yeah, I mean, deserved. But you know, Stan's good. But what this really means is when we get to next time there's a big WWF person about to leave, we could probably poach him. Even if it's like, you know, Hogan or Savage or Bret Hart or something, we could probably take him. My favorite wrestler, Hulk Hogan. I think Jeep Swenson was a professional strongman competitor. Okay. Cool. I did watch those strongman things, like the World's Strongest Man and stuff, back in the day on ESPN, but I don't remember Jeep Swenson. I remember, like, Magnus Ver Magnuson and those guys. Jeep was the final solution. Oh, no. Junkyard Dog with the Wrestler's Court for not paying attention. He is mad. Yeah, I mean, listen, he's obviously being phased out. I would not pay attention if I was him either. That's fine. Sting. Oh, he wants to put over Cactus Jack. Okay, that's awesome, but you guys are like friends right now, so that's going to be tough. Let me make sure Piper is going to be at the Saturday night taping. 11 days. He will be at the Saturday night taping. Great. So we're going to start 6-minute Roddy Piper promo. Where he's going to be like, you know, Jushin Liger. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you think you are. You're no Roddy Piper. That was a fluke, etc., etc. Fight me on Saturday night. You get it. Unhinged Piper promo calling out Liger for Saturday. Alright, we didn't do anything with Tully and Severin, and we didn't do anything with Ron and Steamboat. So I would like to do stuff here, but it's, you know, it's main event. We don't have to do like stuff. Steamboat calls Simmons a coward for attacking him from behind. Okay. Have I started anything with Tully and Dan Severn? Dan Severn runs down his resume with the... Oh, right, because Tully was like, who are you, you weirdo? And then Dan Severn was like, oh, this is who I am. I'm a wrestler, don't you know? Alright. Dan Severn... Who do we want to put you in there with, Dan? Dan Severn, have you taken on Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker yet? He has. Son of a bitch. I mean, we can do it again. It's not like anyone actually cares except for me. But I'm going to change it. Dan Severn and Jerry Lynn. What a match. Son of a bitch. Why has Dan Severn already beat every heel jobber? Alright, don't answer. Don't. There's no way I did Dan Severn and Jimmy Garvin. There's no way I did that match. Never as a singles. We'll take it. Dan Severn will simply win. And then Tully is going to come out and attack him. And be like, you want to go one-on-one with me? You want to go one-on-one with Tully? You don't know what you're getting into, bud. That kind of stuff. Do like 3 minutes. Fighting. Selling. Dan Severn selling. Tully lays out Severn and tells him he isn't ready for Tully. And then the main event of this show, you will simply get... I think you'll simply get Ricky Steamboat wrestling. That is your main event. Hey, folks. You get to see Ricky Steamboat. Isn't that fun? You know what? I've been using Diamond Dallas Page pretty much exclusively as a manager, but he can wrestle, like, kind of fine. Let's put him in there with Ricky Steamboat. Yeah, there's no way I've booked that. 10 minutes. Steamboat's winning. Actually, Steamboat going 10 minutes with a guy that's been a manager is insane. Let's maybe peel this back for a second and really think about this. Sean Wallman. They wrestled in the tag once. Steamboat's winning. And so I don't have two of the same... Oh, but Steamboat did say that Ron Simmons... Okay, here's what we're going to do. Simmons is going to come out. And he's going to be like, oh, Steamboat, I heard you said I was a coward for attacking you from behind. So this time I'm going to let you know I'm coming to kick your ass. And he's going to charge down to the ring and these guys are going to fight. Simmons attacks Steamboat head on this time. Let's do Magnum yelling at Paulie. Basically just these guys yelling at each other. And, Paulie being like, both the matches were draws, there's no stipulation. And then Magnum being like, that's not what that means. It means the stipulation is still to be determined. And then Paulie's gonna be like, you didn't read the contract, I'm calling my lawyers. That kind of stuff. Paulie and Magnum argue over the stipulation for the tag match. Instead of putting all those guys down there, I'm just going to advance the fucking storyline. Bazinga. Alright, we need some other kind of match. Who's just hanging out, you know? Oh, I haven't done anything with the Cowboys. The Cowboys and the that thing only being advanced on main event has really kind of hindered it. But it's not like those guys can wrestle anywhere else. Have I ever done Pia News and Tracy Smothers just straight up in a singles match? No, I haven't. They've done many tags, but never just a match with these two guys. Great. Let's see. Eddie is currently light heavyweight champion. Could be putting him in. Actually, you know what? Sorry, boys. We have to make this a tag again. Pia News, Too Cold, and Norman taking on Eddie and Tracy and Steve Armstrong. I really want Too Cold to wrestle Eddie. I don't think I could have Too Cold pin Eddie, but that's what Steve Armstrong's here for, you know? So let's do Too Cold over Steve Armstrong. See how that goes? Yeah, everyone's fine with that. Oh, and that's time. Great. We need to placement mode the shit out of this. I think we probably just open with the Unhinged Piper promo. Give the people a hot start. Actually, I lied. That's going to go second. We're going to open with the 6-man tag. Unhinged Piper promo. Dan Severn, Jimmy Garvin. These guys yell at each other. Oh, this needs to go up one. Tully lays out Severn. Paulie Magnum argue. Ricky Steamboat versus Sean Waltman. Simmons beats him up. That's a main event. I don't think there's anything here that's gonna like inflate the number higher than it should be. So this is gonna get like a 64. Unless Steamboat and Waltman really cooks, but it's Steamboat wrestling on a B show, so I don't think he's gonna go all out. So yeah, I'm 65. 65. Not a great start for being that 65. Boy, Eddie Guerrero was the best guy here by a lot. It sucks that Pia News is like the one guy that's recognizable, so we have to put him in these matches all the time because he stinks. He's over enough to be recognizable, and he's not good. Although I guess since I put Eddie in here, I didn't have to put Pia News on the team. That's me. That's on me. Piper only got a 62 on this promo. He must have mailed it in so hard. Which, you know, I get. He's very mad at me. But I'm shocked to see this get a 62. Let's check this dirt sheet. Yeah, low morale. So he was just out there like, they're making me fight the Power Rangers guy. Tune in on Saturday. It was worse than Dan Severn versus Jimmy Garvin. What a world. And then Tully beat him up. Cool. These guys talking did pretty well. Probably got bumped by me advancing the storyline, but I'll still take it. Okay, I was wrong. Steamboat and Waltman did cook. I shouldn't have doubted him. I'm sorry, Ricky. Ricky, forgive me. He was excited to get in there with a young whippersnapper like Sean Waltman. And then Ron Simmons beat him up. Well, he told him he was going to beat him up first, and then he beat him up. 72. Oh, my live event experience is not high. Oh, I forgot to check that. I always forget to check that when we go up. Fanad Gamer, what's up? Currently getting yelled at because we went to big size and I forgot to increase our production. Your cost would be $50. That seems like a lot, but whatever. I mean, we got we have to compete with the WWF, so let's go. Upgrade 5,000. Let's upgrade your costs. Seems like a lot. Seems like a lot, but you know, we gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, I wouldn't say we're like the WWE PG era, but yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of. Yeah, a little bit. In the sense that we're not allowed to like have people blade and stuff. But in my head, when I book these wild brawls, these guys are blading, but I don't think we're actually allowed to like bleed on our shows. New England, 800 people, great. Bobo Brazil retired, no. How old was Bobo Brazil in 92? 68, yes. Why were you still active, Bobo? What? Oh, shit, we can get Butch. Oh, Mike McGurk, all the stars. Oh, no, 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 no. No, you have to... Reject. We are not letting him out of his contract because he has to job. No, no, no. You are losing to Liger at this Saturday night taping. I am not letting you leave before that. No, sir. Nice try. No, no, he's not going anywhere. He asked me, and I said no. He is going to phone it in so hard on this match on Saturday, but I don't care. You should have signed more than 3 months, Piper. And when I asked to renew you, you should have been like, okay. WWF's not going to take you back. Where are you even going? New Japan? I don't really want to bury him because it's going to make the match worse, but I mean, he's a losing. Stan Hansen! Let's go! Am I bringing him in as a heel? What am I doing? Alright, we gotta think about this. I think we gotta bring in... We gotta bring in the notepad, alright? Because we kind of already have the Halloween Havoc card set. We're still a month out, though, right? So Sting and Pillman is, like, definitely happening. Vader and Bam Bam is definitely happening. He should probably take on either Vader or Bam Bam, right? Alright, so now we have to really... Now I have to think about who's winning Vader or Bam Bam. If Vader... Because, I mean, I really want to do Hansen and Vader either way. Although Hansen and Bam Bam also sick. Alright, so let me think about this. Vader has been the champion for a while, the US champion. Sting is already lining up to lose this title to Dustin Rhodes at Starrcade. That's the plan. So then that will have a heel champion. So we would need face contenders. So it probably makes sense for Vader to then retain this title, the US title. And then we would do face Vader versus heel... heel Vader versus face Stan Hansen. Cowboys become Hansen Goon. Listen, I know Stan Hansen is a cowboy, and we have a group of cowboys already, but we can't... Listen. We can't do that to him. Maybe, like, once in a while he could team with those guys, but no, he can't be, like, the permanent member of the lower card joke. We love country music, guys. But yeah, I think we might change this, but I'm gonna plan to bring him in as a face. So we'll do heel Vader versus face Stan Hansen. That is the plan. After Halloween Havoc, though. I don't know if we're gonna debut him before Halloween Havoc. Although that's a month out. Maybe we should. I mean, it's Stan Hansen. We gotta put him on the card, right? And he'll be mad if we don't. Alright, bringing this back. Oh, him and Cactus would be so sick. Although I've kind of started the Austin Cactus thing. Simmons Steamboat, Nightmares. Nightmares and Good Alliance, he could... Dustin Rhodes beating Stan Hansen would be kind of wild. Although Stan might not put him over, which would be rough. So I don't know if I could prepare him in and put him against Dustin Rhodes. And we started Tully Severin too, so I can't just like drop Severin from the thing. Damn. I mean, he does the one place he can kind of slot in is the band versus the Cowboys, but like, we can't do fucking Stan Hansen versus PN News. That's crazy. That's insane. Can't do like Eddie Guerrero and Stan Hansen against like Jericho and Van Hammer or some shit. That's wild. See, if this was modern wrestling, I would just throw him in this and make it a triple threat. And listen, we could invent that match, I guess, but I don't really want to do that. I don't know. Maybe something will come up organically. We'll think about it. Do vignettes. Yeah, we could do that. We could do, like, the toughest star from overseas is coming to WCW. But yeah, for now, the plan is to bring him in as a face to wrestle Vader for the U.S. title. That is the plan. That's like that's the Starcade match. I mean, that's a pretty crazy top two. Dustin and Sting for the world title. Although Vader and Stan Hansen is going to be the better match. But, don't worry about it. House show in the Mid-South. 1,000 people. All right. Now we're talking. Maybe what we do with Stan Hansen at Halloween Havoc is just have him debut. That's just what he just comes out after Vader wins. I think that's the plan. Hansen debut after match. Who's Tim Patterson? Great question. Oh no, WWE New Jersey has gone bankrupt. Alright, here we go. Back at the Omni, which is our new weekly TV venue, which is wild. We're drawing too many people. Let's see. We are still like a month out from Halloween Havoc. Do we do the tag? No, I think we set up the tag match for the next Saturday night taping. I think that's what we do. So we do the big angle. We do Sting talking to Cactus Jack, being like, "Hey man, you saved me last week. I didn't think I'd ever see the day, but you've really changed your tune recently." And then Cactus Jack will be like, "Yeah, I didn't like what they were doing to you, Stinger." And then Pillman and Steve Austin are going to come out. And this will be like a long 8-minute promo. They're going to yell at Cactus for sticking their nose in his business, and he ruined their plan for, you know, for one of them to win the WCW title, blah, 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 tag match next week. Segment, setting up, tag match, main event next week of Sting, Cactus versus Austin Pillman. I think I might... When I started this, I wasn't like, we're gonna redo the Hollywood Blondes. That wasn't like a thing I was in my head thinking. It's just kind of naturally happened. We'll see. I'm sure they'll have the tag team bonus. They have to, right? So, assuming they have the tag team bonus, I don't know, that might become a thing. We'll see how that goes. How mad do you guys think Piper is going to be about losing the Juice of Thunder Liger on his last appearance? He might not even do it, man. He might just quit. Roddy Piper's very unhappy. Listen, he should have signed the contract. It's your last night. You got to look at the lights, brother. Alright. So let's do 16 minutes main event. Big Van Vader teaming with Ron Simmons to take on Ricky Steamboat and Bam Bam Bigelow. Cool. We're gonna do open. I don't think I want Vader or Bam Bam in on the fall. So I'm going to say, let's see. I think I'm going to do Ron Simmons pinning Ricky Steamboat with help from Teddy Long. I think that's our plan here. Ron Simmons pins Steamboat. Interference on Steamboat from Teddy Long. Okay, great. I want to do Ricky and Bam Bam cutting a promo where it's basically just, you know, me and you, we've never teamed before, but listen, I've got a problem with Simmons, you've got a problem with Vader. Simmons, you've been attacking me from behind, attacking me before matches, after matches. Tonight we're going to get in the ring. That kind of thing. 1992 shit, as I like to call it. Bam Bam Steamboat hype promo for main event. Alright, we're going to do an angle with Magnum and Paulie, and Eric Bischoff is going to be there. He's going to be like the interview guy, but we're not going to rate him. And he's going to be interviewing these guys in the ring. And it's basically going to be very similar to what they did on main event, where it's just going to be them arguing about what the stipulation is, etc., etc. And then Eric Bischoff is going to like grab his ear, like he's hearing something in his earpiece, and be like, wait, hold on. I've just gotten word from the WCW Board of Directors that since a stipulation could not be decided on for the tag team title match at Halloween Havoc, we will be having Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal. And I don't know if they've done that yet in 1992. I can't remember. But we're going to pretend this is the first one ever, so Magnum and Paulie are going to be like, what? What is that? What does that mean? And he's going to be like, I don't know. That's what they told me. I don't know. That's all I got. I don't know. Announced for tag title match HH. And again, just to save time, we will just advance it like this. Let's see. So let's do a match. Let's do... Have I done this match? I must have... Let me check this. Beautiful Bobby, Arn, and Larry Z against all three of Dustin's goons. I must have done that, right? No, I haven't. Okay, great. Look at these guys, like 12. This is going to be the storytelling match. And I'm going to have Arn win. And then afterwards, I'm going to have Arn and Larry Z cut a promo. While Beautiful Bobby, of course, just stands there. Where basically Arn's going to be like, you know, Dustin Rhodes, you were making fun of me for getting pinned by Eddie Guerrero. First of all, he's a world-class athlete and competitor. Second of all, I just made short work of your boys. I don't see you out here in the ring with us. When are you going to get back in the ring with the Good Alliance, coward? Etc., etc. I'm going to pull out the Glock. No, don't say that. Arn, don't, not the Glock. Arn calls out cowardly Dustin Rhodes. That probably doesn't need to be 6 minutes, but we can change it if we need time. Oh, you know what I would like to do? I would like to, after Liger has defeated Roddy Piper and is celebrating his big victory, he will be attacked by Steven Regal. So it's going to be like, oh my god, Liger pinned Roddy Piper, I don't believe it. What an upset. This is the biggest night of his career. And then Regal's going to attack him. And they're going to be like, oh, how could he ruin it? Etc. Regal attacks Liger and ruins his big moment. Honestly, this is probably going to go early, because I don't think that match will be good. I think Piper's going to dog it hard. We've got like 15 more minutes. I haven't done anything with Tully and Dan Severn. I think that's about it. Austin and Cactus are in that opening promo. Oh, we wanted to do Stan Hansen's videos. All right, so let's do Tully having a match. Tully versus Z-Man. Haven't seen Z-Man in a while. Oh, he's literally defeated Z-Man. Alright. Alright, fine. You can beat Todd Champion. Great. 6 minutes is all that needs to be. Tully is going to win. Road agent can't be a competitor. Okay, well, Get him out of here. And then we are going to do 2 quick angles. We're going to do 3 minutes of Dan Severn talking, which is dangerous. Actually, you know what? Let's have him come out after the match. It's like 4. I'm not going to script them. We'll see how that goes. But Severn's basically going to come out, and he's going to be like, oh, you know, I'm not going to attack you like you attacked me after my match. You know, I don't believe in that kind of stuff. I think I can, I think I'm on your level, Tully, despite what you think. And I think I could beat you man-to-man right here in this ring, fair and square, in a sporting contest. And then Blanchard's going to be like, you're out of your mind. Severn doesn't attack Tully because he doesn't believe in that. Which leaves us exactly 3 minutes for a Stan Hansen hype video. Rated on... I mean, really, it should probably just be overness, because all we're doing is going like, hey, Stan Hansen. But I don't know, let's say these are a little more involved. I'll say entertainment. Coming soon. Stan Hansen. If this is 3 minutes him rated on entertainment, this is probably like a whole produced thing where we like went to the fucking MGM studios and had Stan Hansen sit on like an old West set. And he's like, you know, drinking at a bar and someone comes and bothers him and he fucking, you know, drags the guy across the bar and throws him behind it or whatever. Alright, this is all over the place. We're going to open with this big promo. Then I think we'll go with the Tully match. And then Severn. That good Lucha Underground shit. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking of it more as like fucking White Castle of Fear bullshit that WCW would have been doing around this time. But yeah, sure, if that's your modern touchstone, probably Lucha Underground shit. Coming soon, Stan Hansen. That's probably good there. Liger and Piper. Regal attacks Liger. Go to Lions for American Nightmares. On Kaz out the color of Dustin Rhodes. Spin the wheel, make the deal. Bam Bam Steamboat hype for the main event. And then the main event. I think that's good. I don't think this is as good as our last show. Although that main event, the tag main event could bang. That actually, it'll probably be better than our main event last show, even though the main event last show was like a bigger deal. I don't know, 85. Good start. I think you know what? I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be fine, everybody. These guys cooked. $68 on Tully and Todd Champion. I mean, I'll take it. Can't be mad about that. And then Dan Severn. Yeah, Dan Severn would be very poor trying to improvise dialogue. And then Tully would make fun of him. That is what I booked. You're right, TEW. Touché. Just him coming out being like, yeah, I'm gonna wrestle ya. And then Tully just being like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay. Stan, not a talker. Not a talker. No one ever said he was. Maybe I should have rated him on overness. They didn't like our Lucha Underground bullshit, Nick. 67. Liger got an 82, though. I want to see how many negatives Piper got. Honestly, not that many. Just low morale, really. And then Regal came out and beat him up. Oh, we get to have the main event promo where Regal's like, people should be paying attention to me! I'm the TV champion. 70. I will take a 70 on this. Again, it's kind of all these guys. But hey, Sabu got a 61, so that's good. Sabu wasn't off his game for once, so I'd like to see that. A rare on night for Sabu. Perry, Saturn, and Raven, though, I don't know if these guys are. I don't know. I don't know if these guys are ever gonna raise above pin eaters for Dustin Rhodes. 82 for these guys telling Dustin Rhodes to eat shit. 71 for this, that's fine. I'll definitely take that. We got Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal booked. That's what really matters. The way I booked this was so 1992, because these days you would just announce you're doing Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal, right? You would just, like, 2 weeks before the pay-per-view being like, and this match is going to be Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal, and everyone would be like, ah. But I had to do, like, a whole multi-show thing of, like, let's do a stipulation match. Okay. Uh-oh, the first one went to a draw. Uh-oh, the second one went... I dragged it out for, like, a month. And we still have a month left, so we still have like 2 more weeks of being like, what? Spin the wheel, make the deal. 79 for these guys talking. They're not the talkers. Probably should have had the other guys in this match talk, but it's fine. Well, Vader's not really a talker either. Oh yeah, this match banged. We're fine. Great match. Tremendous match. And about to had great wrestling and good heat. Vader and Ron Simmons beat Steamboat and Bam Bam after interference from that goddamn Teddy Long. 85. Nailed it. On the nose. I was right. This was 2 points worse than our show last week. But we didn't get dinged because we paid a bajillion dollars in production for our show to look good. I can't believe this is Glenn Osborne. I don't think anyone in the chat knows who Glenn Osborne is, but he was like a Northeast indie guy who became like, he was like, when I started watching indie wrestling in like 2001 or 2002, he was like a guy in CZW who wore face paint and did like brawls. Okay, Scott Armstrong. Scott Armstrong moved to Kyushu. Okay. Oh, he's got that All Japan contract. Yeah. Did he sign an exclusive written contract with All Japan? Is this dude leaving me? I mean, that's fine. I don't care, but yeah, expires in 19 days. I guess he did sign an exclusive contract with All Japan. Hey man, good for you. You know, get that money. How old were you in Japan? About the same as here. Oh, maybe it's Chaz? Maybe it's not the same Glenn Osborne? That would make sense. Perry Saturn needs to learn how to sail. That kid's not worth pushing until that's addressed. Alright. Okay. I mean, listen, Arn was in there with him. I'm not going to argue with Arn. My recent booking has been poor. I need to be given the chance to get some momentum and be relevant. Does he not have momentum? Anyway, that's fine. We're trying. You literally won a match on the show we just booked. Oh no, Negro Casas is hurt. Alright, right into main event. Everyone's favorite. Dan Severn entertained the locker room with a poker tournament. Great, love that. Joey Maggs did a bunch of impressions. Alright, great. Barry Windham. Barry Windham wants to put over Van Hammer? Alright, man. You got it. Looks like that match is happening tonight. I don't care that they're on their face. Angle. Barry Windham. Which cowboy do I want him to team with? The only guy I trust to talk is Tracy. Although I think I want him to team with Mike Barton. Although Mike Barton kind of stinks. Yeah, we'll do Mike Barton. Basically, he's going to be like, Barry, you're a good old brother, right, Cowboy Barry? You want to do it? You know, you don't like that modern music, and then Barry's gonna be like, well, you know, I've seen what you guys have been getting into with these, you know, the band and all that stuff, and I don't know if I agree with your methods, but you are correct. I do love country music, and he's gonna be like, all right, Barry. Well, you know, tonight I was thinking you'd be a great partner in a tag match. We're taking on Van Hammer, and I should use this to set up the Eddie thing. So let's do an 8-man tag. We're going to do Barry Windham, Tracy Smothers, Eddie Guerrero, and I guess Steve Armstrong. And these guys are not going to talk. Why don't you join us tonight for an 8-man tag? And then Barry's going to be like, well, all right. 4 minutes. Tracy convinces Barry Windham to join his team for 8-man tag. I think this has to be the main event, although I don't know, we'll think about it. Let me do 4v4. So that is, of course, Barry Windham, Tracy, Steve Armstrong, and Eddie taking on Too Cold, Norman Smiley, Van Hammer, and Chris Jericho. Actually, this is not going to be the main event because I'm only going to give these guys like 10 minutes. And I'm going to make it storytelling. And as we all know, we are doing the victor, Van Hammer, and the loser, Barry Windham. That's why this match is happening. Which again is insane. Then after the match, Tracy is gonna be like, Tracy and Eddie, I guess, are gonna be like, Barry Windham, what the hell, man? You're supposed to be good. You suck, bro. And then they're gonna start to beat him up, but he's gonna get saved by Eddie and I guess Van Hammer. Fighting, selling, fighting. Cowboys turn on Windham. Band saves him. The band might turn into a southern rock band now with Barry Windham in it. Oh man, maybe we do bring in Stan Hansen as a heel for the Cowboys. And we do Barry Windham and Stan Hansen. Shit. Oh no. That's kind of a good idea. Oh, I've done it now. Oh, who did I have selected twice? Eddie Guerrero. This is supposed to be Too Cold. Thank you. Alright, that's like a solid third of the show used up on this, so that's great. I mean, Tully said he wanted momentum, so let's give Tully some momentum. He's all torn up about it. Tully... Joey Maggs, you were making people happy in the locker room. Here's a match. 6 minutes. Tully's going over. The problem with Tully just winning matches is that Dan Severn has to cut promos to advance the storyline. But you know what? We already did that on Saturday, so maybe maybe it's just Tully Blanchard versus Joey Maggs, you know? Alright, I'm gonna book a third match that I think could be a main event, because so far we have given these people some slop. Wyndham Stand My Way promo in 1992. So this song hasn't come out yet. Oh, I need to do that Steve Regal promo. Is there anything super up? I haven't had anyone in that tag team feud, in the tag title feud, actually like wrestle in a little bit. You know who hasn't wrestled in a while? Dustin. Dustin's just been talking shit. Oh, well, you know what? Stan has to be a babyface now, though, because I debuted him on TV with that package. So we actually can't... We can't do that now. Unless we kept Barry Windham... Or we turned Barry Windham heel. But I would have to delete that segment I just booked. But then Stan would have to be in the band. That doesn't make any... We'll just keep our original plan. Sorry, everybody. Anyway, Dustin Rhodes in the Z-Man? Question mark? Maybe Johnny B. Bad? One of those. That's our main event. Never beat him in a singles match. That's fine. And afterwards, we're going to do an angle. Where Dustin's gonna be like, you know, Arn Anderson, you know, you called me out as a coward. Well, where are you? And then, you know, on commentary, they're gonna be like, oh, well, hold on, he's talking tough now. I don't think Arn Anderson's here tonight, and Dustin knows that. But then Arn's gonna show up in like street clothes, and then Dustin's gonna be like, oh shit, and he's gonna run away as Arn runs out. 4 minutes. I don't know, entertainment. We'll do entertainment on both of them. Dustin calls out Arn. Bails when he actually shows up. I don't know if Dustin Rhodes and Z-Man is actually a better main event than that 8. Well, no, then it's got to be better than that 8-man tag. That 8-man tag is cheeks. Steve Regal talking about Liger. Is Liger not here? Liger is not here. That's fine. He's just getting talked about. I don't really trust Regal on the mic, so I'm giving him 4 minutes. Liger shouldn't be getting the spotlight. I am the TV champion. You know what? I want to see, did beating Piper actually bump him up a little bit? I think it did. Oh, it did. Oh, it did. It bumped him up like 10 points. Thank you, Hot Rod. My goodness. Actually, that reminds me. Isn't Piper still here? This is like the last day of his contract, right? He's got 4 days left. Oh, man. Oh, we do have time. Oh, man. Oh, fuck, I could have like Ultimo beat Roddy Piper. That seems like too fucked up to even do. But here we are. 8 minutes. Ultimo. Open. Just do it, fuck Piper. Chat's turned on him. Yeah, no, that's fine. Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong thing. What I actually meant was yes. 60 minutes. Perfect. Yeah, that's how you open. You open with Ultimo Dragon beating Roddy Piper, for sure. And then you have Regal talking about Liger, Tully match. Tracy. They have all that cowboy shit. Actually, it's all cowboy shit from the rest of the show, because then you get Dustin Rhodes coming out in his cowboy boots. What a show. What a show this is. 66. I don't know. Yeah, 54. This is not great. Piper's down to a 53. This man does not care. He has had it. He is probably not finishing out his last 3 days. This man is screaming at me as soon as he gets through the curtain. And I'm just going, hey, I just keep struggling to go, hey, it's just a signed contract. I wanted, listen, you wanted to be here 3 months. Not me. I gotta get guys over. No, not my fault. A perfectly acceptable promo from Steve Regal. I'll take that. A perfectly acceptable match between Tully Blanchard and Joey Maggs. I hope Tully is happy with the momentum now that he has won 2 squash matches. I don't want to be TK. I'm pretty sure TK was like cowering in fear when that was happening. I don't want to be like, oh, don't hurt me, Mr. Piper. Also, if Punk heard you compare him to Roddy Piper, he would fucking nut. He'd be so excited. He's got a 56. That checks out. This got a 54. That checks out. This got a 48. All right. Probably good that I'm not putting Stan in here. It's probably for the best. 66 on Dustin and Z-Man. Just here you go, folks. Here's a match. 83 for this, so that's good. That's honestly, that probably saved the show. 68. A fine B show, but boy, nothing was happening until that Dustin and Arn angle. Ultimo's tired. Bro, I give you one match and you get tired? Come on. Oh, Gorilla Monsoon won an award. Best announcer. Oh. Clearly not voted on by Observer readers. They not fond of Mr. Monsoon around this time. Oh, we can steal Pat. House show, 900 fans. The Midwest, sure. Barry Hardy, the long-forgotten older Hardy brother. Okay, less people watched that show. Yeah, sure. The Buccaneers. Oh shit, Bob Holly. He is. He is not over. Bye, Roddy. Oh, and JYD. Boy. Two big stars leaving on the same day. How will we survive? Mauro Ranallo has signed with Extreme Championship Wrestling. You know how I just kind of bit Joey Styles' style? Well, I'm just gonna become him now. I'm gonna erase Joey Styles from history. Also, aren't I like 16 years old? No, I'm 22. I'm older than Swarley thought. Roddy Piper gone, Junkyard Dog gone, Mike Graham retires. Boy, everyone's leaving. Clash of the Champions 20 is now dormant. That's fine. I think the show that replaces it is just going to generate. I don't know. Last time I changed it manually, and then everyone on YouTube was like, "You didn't have to do that." So this time I'm not going to do it. Mamma mia! Do you think Morrow was always doing the pop culture references? Like, you think in '92 he was like, "This match hits harder than a Nirvana concert," or whatever the fuck? More so in '92. Yeah, probably, because yeah, he's a younger man. He's more in touch with what's going on. Yeah, that's a good point. I wish I knew more things that had happened exactly in 1992, but nothing's really coming to mind. There would have been an election in '92, right? So that would have been Clinton winning the first time, I think. Or is that an HW? Oh no. I was gonna say what you wrote in my Morrow voice, and then I finished the sentence first, and I was like, maybe not. Oh, Jim Ross. Jim Ross lifted the locker room when he organized and then won a video game tournament. I'm gonna whip all your guys' asses in fucking Super Mario World. Oh wait, no, Sonic 2. We're playing split screen. I'm not Tails. You guys gotta be Tails. It's my Sega Genesis. I get to be Sonic. By God. You bring your Sega, you could be Sonic. Alright, let's book that match we booked last week. Pillman and Stunning Steve. Great Genesis multiplayer. Yeah, Sonic 2. Great multiplayer. I mean, there is multiplayer in it, technically. But yeah, not exactly. I don't know. I mean, let's be real. If these guys were playing video games, which they probably weren't, but if they were probably playing, like, Joe Montana football. You know what I mean? If anything. Mario Kart. Yeah, maybe. I would really like for Brian Pillman to beat Sting. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm willing to do it tainted. Because, you know, heels. But I would like that to be the finish. So Brian Pillman can have a reason to wrestle Sting at the pay-per-view. What's the overness difference? Oh, it's probably not that bad. He's in the 70s. Oh, fuck. Sting's a fucking 85? Oh, no. When did I get Sting this over? Oh, recently. Pretty recently. Okay, well. Sting. Sting? Oh, he did it! Hell yes! Hell yes, Stinger. Then we're gonna do a thing afterwards where, like, Pillman celebrates. Austin's, like, raising his hand. And then Sting's going to the ref like, you know, he had my tights, or he had the ropes, or whatever. And then the ref's like, oh no, didn't see it. I guess Cactus is also there, but not really. I don't know, I guess he would have saw it too. This is only like 4 minutes. 3. Pillman celebrates. Sting tries to tell ref that Pillman cheated. Alright, let's do... I'm going to do Scott Steiner, Rick Steiner, Magnum TA, Rick Rude, Mike Awesome. There's big stuff here. Paulie, and again, Eric Bischoff, who will be doing probably a lot more talking here than just, but I'm still not going to rate him. Basically... these guys are all going to be... No, I was going to do this in the ring, but maybe this... Yeah, we'll do it in the ring. And Bischoff's going to be like, well, I'm sure you guys are wondering why I've gathered you here. And they're all mad. They're like, what the hell is spin the wheel, make the deal? What even is that? You can't just, when is the WCW board going to tell us? And then Eric Bischoff is going to explain, well, here are the rules. Spin the wheel, make the deal. Before your match, you guys are going to spin a big wheel. It's going to have a bunch of stipulations on it. Whatever it lands on... that's the match. And then, of course, Rude and Paul Lee and Mike Awesome, but again, we're not going to rate Mike Awesome. They're going to lose their minds. Like, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. How are we supposed to have a match without being able to prepare? You can't do this for that of us. You'll be hearing from our lawyers. And he's going to look across at the Steiners and be like, you guys are mad about this, right? They can't do that to us. And then, like, the Steiners are going to, like, they're going to, like, kind of glance at each other and huddle up for a little bit. And then they're going to come back and be like, we're cool with it. And then Paulie's just going to be like, no, you can't be cool with it. And he's just going to melt down. He's going to get, like, dragged away at the end of the segment as he's losing his mind. Paulie finds out what spin the wheel, make the deal is, has a meltdown. Alright, pretty straightforward. Let's do... Let's see. Let me think here. Oh. Okay. We do have to do the thing. I think one more time. Let's do Big Van Vader. Have I ever done Vader and Scott Norton in a singles match? That seems so obvious, but I don't know that I've done it. No, I've never done it as a singles match. Here we go! He is a decent brawler. Vader is like a god tier brawler. Yeah, let's do it. 8 minutes. Wild brawl. Big Van Vader's gonna win. Yeah, no WCW title, that's fine. And then afterwards, Big Van Vader and Bam Bam Bigelow are gonna brawl all over the building. These guys are brawling all over the building again. Something has to be done about this. If only there was some way to, like, contain these guys and keep them from fighting all over the place. Or maybe we should let them fight all over the place. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to bring this up with the WCW board and see what they say about it. Dustin, Arn. Let's put Ventura out there. Basically, Arn's gonna, call out Dustin and be like, you won't face me in the ring one-on-one. You're yellow. Yeah, I come out, you hide. You want me in the ring, you send your goons. When are you gonna wrestle me one-on-one in the ring? And then Dustin's gonna be like, I don't have to answer to you. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. And then Dusty Rhodes is gonna come out. He's gonna be like, Dustin, baby, listen, you've been proving a lot to me since you beat me in that Bull Road match, baby. But if you really want to show me what you got, you'll wrestle Arn Anderson one-on-one at Halloween Havoc. And then, he's going to be like, no, you can't do this to me. You're always tricking me into doing things. I'm not going to let this happen. And then Ventura's going to be like, oh, hold on there. Hold on, Dustin. And he's going to kind of like... And then they're going to come back and be like, all right, one-on-one. No funny business? None of your guys? None of our guys. I'll prove that I'm the better man. Halloween Havoc. And then Arn Anderson is going to, like, reluctantly shake on it. This is going, like, 8 minutes now. Also, first Dusty appearance of the stream. Dusty's been laying low. Dusty wants Dustin to prove he's a man by wrestling Arn 1v1 at Havoc. This is now our opening promo. Got about 35 more minutes. Let me see something with Tully. He does have cold momentum, and he is irritated. Okay. Listen, I will keep having you win matches. Listen, that's fine. Who do you want to beat this week? You should probably beat someone that matters a little bit, although Johnny B. Bad is kind of also in that... Oh, Koloff has more momentum, and you could totally beat Koloff, but Koloff is also hurt. Yeah, you're just gonna be Johnny B. Bad. Sorry, Tully. Six minutes. Tully wins. Angle afterwards. This is like 3 minutes. Severn's gonna come out come out from behind the curtain, and Tully's gonna be like, come on, attack me, hit me. You're not better than me. I attack you from behind, hit me from behind. And then Severn's going to be like, nope, won't do it. Nope, 1-on-1, face to face, center of the ring. That's why I'm going to beat you. And then Tully's going to be like, God! I hate this guy. Tully tries to goad Severn into attacking him. Dan doesn't fall for it. I don't have a storytelling match yet. Let's add a storytelling match. Well, we have Liger and Regal. Ultimo just pinned Roddy Piper, so they have that in common. Barry Windham is here too. Okay. Barry Windham and Too Cold Scorpio taking on Eddie and God, which cowboy do I want to put him with? I mean, Tracy was the one that beat him up on main event. 10 minutes. Storytelling. Barry Windham is going to be the person that wins this match, but the main idea of this match is to get Too Cold a light heavyweight title shot. But I don't think anyone's going to lay down for Too Cold here. So we're going to let Barry get the win. He's probably going to pin Tracy Smothers, but that's fine. We have 8 more minutes. Who haven't we heard from? We could do a hype thing for the main event. I think we should do that. We're going to do Sting and Cactus promo. Basically, you know, let bygones be bygones. Tonight, we're going to go out there. We're going to work as a team. We're going to teach Austin and Pillman a lesson, etc., etc. Sting, Cactus, hype, promo for main event. We have 6 more minutes, which should probably be used on the match. You know, I'm realizing now that Steven Regal being like, people should pay attention to me instead of Liger. That is like exactly what I did in the Liger-Pillman feud when Pillman was the light heavyweight champion. Oh, you know, I haven't done anything with fucking Steamboat and Simmons. Let's put Ron on the show instead. Ron Simmons and the Z-Man. Z-Man, you are going to get on this show to lose a match, I swear. I swear to God, bro. Great. This one probably hasn't happened before because Ron has been a face until recently. Ricky Steamboat, talking about Ron Simmons. We'll do that probably before his match. Steamboat wants Simmons at Halloween Havoc. That could be before or after, doesn't really matter. And oh, we still have 3 more minutes? Great. Which means we have another 3 minutes. Let's do like 2 minutes. Stan Hansen. Let's rate him on overness this time. Coming soon. Stan Hansen. we need to placement mode the shit out of this. I want to open with this. And then Ron and the Z-Man is probably fine next. Let's move Stink Hat. Well, everyone too cool. Stink Cactus. Tell the Vader trying to be bad. Blood tries to go to Severn. Yep. Vader, Scott, Norton. These guys are brawling all over the building. Paulie finds out what spin the wheel makes the deal is. Main event. Yeah. Yep. That's a show. Lot squeezed in this week, but I think it's still a good show. I think the main event will do really well. I think we've got some good talk in here. I think this opening thing will do good. I don't know. I'm just guessing like an 85 every time, but these shows have been good. I don't know. 86. $88. Okay. Could have. I was thinking 90s here, so I'm a little let down by an 88. But listen, you can't be mad about an 88, you know? Can't be mad about an 88. $70 for Ron Simmons and the Z-Man. I mean, I'll take it. Definitely take it. Steamboat wants Simmons at Halloween Havoc. Just a straightforward white meat babyface promo here from Steamboat. I mean, it did better. But it was this was just your traditional, like, you know, coming soon, Stan Hansen. And it's just like some clips, some text. Probably more of that style of video. 63 for this. That's fine. Too Cold's up to a 50. That's good. Barry Windham and Too Cold Scorpio showed excellent chemistry teaming together. Well, I'll be a son of a bitch. Okay, yeah, 99 for these guys. I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. $70 for Tully and Johnny B. Bad. Tully, do you have momentum yet? Are you no longer annoyed with me? Probably not thrilled that you're wrestling Dan Severn, but, you know. Listen, Dan Severn's a big deal now, kind of. Oh, these guys didn't click? Are you kidding me? These two didn't click? Maybe they're too similar, you know? They're both trying to bully each other. Didn't work. Just became a stalemate. That's a bummer. I thought this match was gonna fuck. I was like, this is the turning point Scott Norton needs in our WCW, because he hasn't gone anywhere, and it just did not do anything. He will continue in purgatory. Oh, I would hate to be in the way of angry Scott Norton. That sounds terrifying. Holy shit. And then he fought Bam Bam. $73 for this. Yeah, maybe I should have just let the managers keep doing it. But, I mean, 73 is about what they were getting either way. So they didn't really... Even though they got marked for red, it didn't actually change much. Okay, 83. I was hoping we might get, like, really high on this. But, you know, you can't be mad at an 83. Pillman and Sting in a singles match might fuck. They're both getting 80s. That might be a really good Halloween Havoc main event. And then 70 for, you know, these guys celebrate. These guys are like, hey, wait a second. They cheated. 85. That's like our third straight 85, I think. We were just locked in at 85. Could have been better if Van Vader and Scott Norton didn't shit the bed. Look at baby Kojima. Oh, look at the baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. Who wants a slice of bread? All right, well, I don't feel like booking main event, so I think we're gonna call it there. Which means I get to start with main event next time, but that's always fun. But yeah, that's what's gonna do it here. We're getting closer. We are now at least in October, you know. So Halloween Havoc isn't like obscenely far away. It's getting there. I'm at the point now where I feel comfortable at least announcing matches for it because it doesn't feel like goofily far away. Although after Halloween Havoc, it gets really tight, right? Because that's week 4, and then week 2 it's right into Clash, and then week 3 is right into Fall Brawl, and then Starrcade is week 3 December. So yeah, after Havoc, we just start cooking through the end of the year. Maybe I should change Fall Brawl to week 4 November. That's really tight. But maybe there was a reason I did that. I don't know. Hopefully not. That'll give us a little more breathing room. Let's do availability. Yeah, everyone should be fine. Yeah, everyone's fine for the pay-per-views. Great. Oh, a lot of people are on Japan tours in November. I just realized that. Like, they'll be fine for the pay-per-views, but like Butcher Armstrong and Stan Hansen won't be around for Saturday night tapings for some shows. Although it's only like 2. It's actually not that bad. So they won't miss that many before Fall Brawl. Anyway, that's going to do it. We will be back on Thursday with AEW. Nick is going to be cooking on Thursday. That is a big Collision show. We got the Collision Go Home, and then we got the Collision only pay-per-view, the CM Punk Invitational Tournament Finals. And then I guess I'll book a show if I feel like it. So tune in for that. Of course, we'll be back next Tuesday. More WCW. We are still trucking along to all these this Halloween Havoc show, but we're getting there. I can feel it. We big now. Maybe something crazy will happen. I don't. Maybe we'll poach Hulk Hogan. I don't know. That's the second time this stream I said Hulk Hogan really weird. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.